I am so pleased to be here tonight on behalf of Greeley and Hansen to announce the winner of the Environmental Efforts Award. Greeley and Hansen is a civil and environmental engineering company, and we are focused on water, wastewater, and other related urban infrastructure projects. We have, for over 100 years, we have been collaborating with municipalities to develop sustainable water resources programs that create better urban environments. And though I think we might be a little bit more of a different company or the kind of sponsors that you most typically see with America in Bloom, but as an engineering firm that is absolutely focused on environmental sustainability, we believe that our mission and the mission of America in Bloom are very strongly aligned. So I am very proud to be here today.
City ordinances recognize the need for proper tree protection, gives flexibility to owners for tree preservation, provides a list of recommended understory and overstory trees for planting, and has a restitution table for those intentionally removing trees unlawfully. Additionally, Fairhope requires new business owners to leave at least 20% of their land maintained as green space, plant perimeter, and frontage areas.
Wow, it's great to be here. Last time we participated was in 2002. We have planted a few trees since then. Back then, I just became mayor. When I first started, I was the horticulturist that made us Tree City, USA, and been working hard ever since 1983. And when we work together in the community, if you protect your trees and make sure your environment is what it is supposed to be, you can accomplish a lot. So the ones that are still trying, just keep on pushing and tell those elected officials, you got to do it. Thank you.
Hello again. I'm wearing another hat right now. I am the President Emeritus of the American Horticulture Society and very proud to be that. American Horticulture Society is proud to be the sponsor of this award. We believe so much in the power of volunteerism to really make a difference in a community. AHS is a membership organization. The American Horticulture Society is a membership organization dedicated to gardeners and gardening in America. Our mission, creating a nation of gardeners, a land of gardens. Members receive the American Gardener magazine every 2 months. It's a fabulous horticultural magazine. They are participants in the reciprocal admission program, which gives them free entrance into gardens, over 300 gardens in America, and many other benefits. As a special gift to each of you this evening for the important work you do as a community leader, as an AIB judge, as an AIB board member, as an AIB sponsor, as a friend, whatever you are in this room, each of you will receive a complimentary membership in the American Horticultural Society.
The winner of the under 3,500 population category for this year is Combined Locks, Wisconsin.
This is about the last thing I thought I was going to be doing when I came on this trip. I'm almost lost for words, and for me, the people that know me, that's a hard thing to happen. But Combined Locks has done a lot of good things over their time. I guess we didn't know about American Bloom. We found out about it. Now, especially the organization, the people, they're first class from top to bottom. It's been an eye-opening event for our village to be invited to come to such a great thing. I can guarantee that we are only going to get better and better. Our 100th anniversary is in 5 years, and we'll definitely be a lot better off by this organization. But we're so proud for Combined Locks and the state of Wisconsin that we got this award. Thank you, American Bloom. Thank you.
The first thing that I should do is just express my admiration and my respect for the other towns in this category. We had our Meet the Judges event this morning, and Belpre, Ohio, and Newtown Square, Pennsylvania, and Tarboro, North Carolina are just doing amazing work, just amazing work. I feel like we have so much to learn from them, so we have nowhere to go but up from here. And what can I say? I mean, without volunteers, this doesn't happen. And we have a great group of dynamic folks. And after the first year, after kind of doing this, come if you want, if you don't feel like coming, just come when you feel like coming. We sat down and we talked about, the evaluative criteria. The world is our oyster. It's the beauty of this program. So anything that you're interested in doing, if we can make it fit into floral displays, landscaped areas, urban forestry, environmental efforts, heritage preservation, or overall impression, the world is our oyster. We can just go for it. And so we broke down into interest groups that way, and some remarkable projects have resulted from that. And some are short-term that'll be realized this year, and others are long-term that may not be realized for many years to come. But it's the beauty of the American Bloom program. It's a very strong and vibrant organization, and we look forward to being part of it in the future. Thank you.
Well, American Bloom, you're the greatest. But seriously, thank you for bringing so many communities together from all over this country, because that's what it's about. Because the better cities that are all here today are the ones that have to lead, because when we do the right things in our communities, your neighbors and your other cities around you are going to say, if they can do it, why can't we do it? And that's how we're going to grow to make this community even better. So I'd like to say thank you. I want to make sure my council, who's probably watching this live back in Fairhope, that thank them for supporting all the funding that we do. And Jennifer Fiddler, who took over after I became mayor and has carried on the torch for the last 15 years. Thank you, and let's have a great night.
Well, this American Bloom is the inspiration that makes communities go. It just is the excitement. It's the fuel that energizes the community, and it's made such a difference. It amazes me. It cost $1,000 to do this, and $1,000 plus whatever cost. He has rich taste, but you get all of that donated, and so for a very small cost, you get such a huge reward. I think about how much my city council would pay for consultants to come in. $20,000, $30,000, they throw that kind of money around, like nothing. And here we get this huge amount of expertise. It's just incredible. I don't understand at all why every city in the country isn't in this program. Thank you very much.
10 years ago, I heard about this program through the grapevine. People just kind of told me our community is doing this. And I thought we should do that in our community. And for 10 years, we talked about it, we thought about it, we had just so many volunteers. And then we decided to do it just on a fluke. And this has been absolutely fabulous here. Holland, Michigan is just beautiful. And this whole event has been run so beautifully, and the people here are so special. They're just my kind of people. just the way. And I'd like to say hello to all our volunteers at home. They couldn't come this far, and they weren't really sure what this was about anyway. So anyway, hopefully we'll come next year. And I want to thank the judges, who everybody just raved about our judges. You were wonderful. And you were very inexpensive.
This is our second year. The first year, Katie Moss Warner told us, just get through it, learn the ropes, figure out what you're doing. And we've had a great second year. And this is icing on the cake. We say we're doing this for ourselves to improve our community. How can we make Lexington even more beautiful? And these judges have had confidence in us, and I can't wait to read their recommendations and see how we can go forward. And I thank American Bloom, I thank Holland, Michigan. We've learned a lot from you, and thank you so much.
Communities that have won 3 population and/or outstanding achievement awards over the years earn the Circle of Champions designation. And for the first time, those in this elite Circle of Champions participated in the Champions category. 9 cities are in the Champions category this year, so we split them into small and mid-sized cities. We're going to start by recognizing the small Champions category. The judges that should come forward are Bruce Riggs and Leslie Pittenger. And here to announce the winner is Pam Temko of Dosatron International. Dosatron, one of the most amazing companies I've ever gotten to know. I love everyone in that company. They've been a generous supporter of AIB over the years, and they're a sponsor of this new Champions category. Pam, welcome, and I'm so glad you're here. So, I'll announce the winner, or excuse me, the participants in this category. Let's not get ahead of myself. All right. The communities in this category are Echo, Oregon, Gallipolis, Ohio, Greendale, Indiana, Lewis, Delaware, and McCall, Idaho.
Good evening, everyone. So my name is Pam Temko, and I'm here on behalf of my mother, Leila Kelly, and we are so excited to be part of this organization. I have to tell you that she comes back to the office and she'll tell me about different meetings she has about the organization, and I kind of smile and nod and say, okay, yeah, yes, okay. Well, tonight, I've seen it firsthand. I am absolutely inspired by the enthusiasm and the dedication of all of you here. So I am so excited that I was able to be here tonight. So anyway, going forward, I am pleased to announce the winner of the Champions category, Small Cities, sponsored by us, Dosatron International, and that would be Lewis, Delaware.
What an honor. We started in 2002. I think we got the lowest score ever given by judges that year. I guess we've come a long way, to win this category, to compete against the cities we competed against. They were wonderful towns. We learned a lot from them today. Wow, this is something. I hope we'll still be here. I hope I'll be here when I'm 90, just like Isabel, and still competing. And this is a wonderful program, and I hope American Bloom lives long years past my 90th year. This is a great program. I'm sure it will. Thank you so much.
And I'm pleased to announce the Champions category for mid-sized cities, sponsored by us, and the winner is Holland, Michigan.
Well, thank you very much. I can't deny that this is an extraordinary honor for us to receive this award in the year that we are hosting the symposium. So it's just overwhelming. We are very grateful. But what I really want to say, our reward this year was from having all of you here and hearing all of the great comments about our community, we feel as though we know it, but hearing it from you just really reaffirmed so much of what we feel and what we believe in. And I also want to say that this has just been such an inspiring week, and I want to thank all of you for setting the bar so high. We heard so many wonderful stories. We were just absolutely blown away today, meeting with the other communities in our category, hearing all of you speak. We have so much to aspire to, so much to learn, so much to work on together. So I hope that you feel as we do, and we're just going to continue to do that each and every year, and we're going to help make this country a great and beautiful place. Thank you.
Everyone, I've been nervous for about 1 year because I was the one that said, why don't we have a champions category? And I had no idea how it would work. And I had a little pushback, people saying, oh, we're not ready for that. And we have a number of people who qualified for our Circle of Champions. And so I think from tonight, it seems like the champions category is working very well. So thank you, everyone. And thank you for your comments, especially about how you enjoyed speaking with the other really top-ranked communities around the country as you met with the judges today. Without really repeating it too much, I'll just say that back in 2012, we were wondering how we could acknowledge the communities that were multiple award winners. And when we say multiple award winners, we're talking about the awards that go back to the very beginning of America in Bloom in 2002, the Population Category Awards and the Outstanding Achievement Awards. And so we said, well, I wonder how many communities we have. This was back in 2012. That would qualify, and it turned out there were 11. And then last year, 3 more qualified. And so we have 1 more community that qualifies this year. Tonight, over half of the communities that are in the Circle of Champions are here. So what I would like to do is call these the names of the communities, have them stand up and remain standing. And if you would please hold your applause until I finish my list of 14 communities, okay? So here we go. I'll go fast, and please stand up when I say your name. Arroyo, and everyone from the community, stand up, please. Thank you. Arroyo Grande, California, Bexley, Ohio, Echo, Oregon, Estes Park, Colorado, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Gallipolis, Ohio, Greendale, Indiana, Holland, Michigan, Lewis, Delaware, McCall, Idaho, Ocala, Florida, Tip City, and Washington, Missouri. And let's give a big hand for all the communities. This year we have 1 new member of the Circle of Champions, and this town is probably the most interesting member of the Circle. They participated in our very first year in 2002. They won their population category and they came up missing, but they have always considered themselves an America in Bloom community. And so this year, they decided to jump back in and pick up where they left off. So it is a great pleasure to welcome Fairhope, Alabama to the Circle of Champions.
Before we finish up, I just want to thank each and every community who's come here. I feel like we've had a great time together. We've learned from each other. And I hope that when you think of Holland, Michigan, you think of us fondly. I hope that you'll return because we have made good friends with every community here. Thank you so much for what you've brought to our community and what we've been able to learn from you. Thank you.